So the chicks you guys just saw is, I think, I want to say 19, 20, somewhere around there, 21, somewhere around there, right? Anywhere from 19 to 21. I met her not too long ago. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you guys exactly when. I'm not going to tell you guys her name. I'm not going to tell you guys what branch of the military she's in either. But she's in the military. Active duty, I believe. I think she's still serving. Um, we went out for dinner. Got I can't remember what we got. I think we had some burgers or whatever. And then we ended up playing pool. That's what you guys saw. I actually used to be very good at pool, fellas, playing pool. My uncle used to have a pool store. He had three or four different pool tables, and people would come in and pay him, and then play the game. That was his business. I would gamble and make the money for him by winning against these guys, against these people who come in. I would gamble play. I was probably 15 years old back then. 14, 15, something like that. No, I was younger than that. I think I was like 11, 12 years old. I was damn good. I was playing against these grown ass men, gambling and winning, making them look like freaking sorry ass losers. I'm just flexing right now. But I'm obviously not that good anymore. I haven't been playing for freaking years, probably a whole decade, if not longer. But I still like the game. I play it whenever I get a chance. So, just to give you guys a little bit of hint of what kind of person this is what I always tell you. Never date. And again, before we go any further, let me clarify my definition of dating. I'm talking about monogamous long-term relationships. Not talking about your short-term fling, one-night hookup, short-term casual date, or even long-term casual date, as long as you're dating other women on the side, right? That's why I throw the word casual in there. This, excuse me, this chick had tattoos, small tattoos, not too big ones yet. No, I take it back. She had a big ass back tattoo and a chest piece that's like barely visible. Well, yeah, it's barely visible when she has her bra on, but when you take everything off, yeah. And back, you know, now that I think about it, I haven't talked to her in a while. Now that I think about it, all the signs that I talk about to avoid were there. Literally, she checked every single box. I think except her having a kid. Except a kid. That's the only thing she did not check. Everything else she checked. Wasn't a she used to be in a toxic, abusive relationship where she would get beat up and cursed out by her dude. Tattoos, excessive piercings. I mean, she couldn't have excessive piercing when she was in the military, but she told me about it, and I saw the holes where all her piercings were, nipples piercings, all that. What else? Oh yeah, after we played pool, we went back to my place, and then she spent the night, and then I left. We left the next morning. I had to go do some stuff. She left. Funny thing, after the night before, I'm not gonna go into too much details. But and then, as I was saying, excessive piercings. You know, talking. Here's another way, very quick way you can figure out if a girl is quality or not, if she's a quality woman or not. The way how she talks. If she's talking like a ratchet hoe, chances are she is a ratchet hoe. Her vocab, what kind of words is she using? Can she even pronounce or enunciate words properly? Does she even enunciate her R's and E's? Does she even make a proper grammatically correct sentence? Ain't nobody got time for that. I talk like that too, yeah, I get it. But that's not a proper grammatically correct sentence, is it now? What you want? What do you want? Not what you want, right? And then here's a very popular one that a lot of guys, and I'm sure I've said this in plenty of my videos as well, but a lot of people say this. They say that what you call it? Escaping my mind right now. Oh yeah. So you're telling me, no. So you telling me you ain't gonna do this? Who the hell gonna do this then? Or goddamn, something along that line, where you say you're supposed to say nobody has ever done this or something like that, but instead you say no. Instead of saying anybody, you say nobody. You guys see what I'm trying to say? My mind is completely blanking right now, but you guys get the idea, right? Oh, before we go any further, go follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit your boy up on the Cash App at $Zeekpeak. If you want me to say any of your messages on my next video, hit me up on Cash App at $Zeekpeak, and I'll say it out loud, whatever you want me to say on the next video. Anyways, but you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to say when I say that not grammatically correct. Most women nowadays talk like that. And as I said, most people in general do talk like that as well. I talk like this on my videos as well. But that's not how I talk when I'm about to meet a new person and I'm about to take her on a date, or it's our first date, or I'm trying to make a first impression on someone, right? That's not how I'm talking. Sure, my slang tone will come out here and there, but I'm also an aerospace engineer. How many dudes or people do you know who have slangs like that, who are doctors, engineers, lawyers, professionals? So that by itself tells you that she's not even that high level of a woman in that sense. And I'm not saying that just because you don't have a white collar job means that you are low quality. Not at all. You guys already know how much respect I have for my blue collar brothers. You guys run this country, you guys run this world pretty much. If you stopped working, everything would fall apart tomorrow. But this is not about men. This is about women. Women who talk like this don't have value. Men who talk like this might or might not have value. Because a man's value is judged upon just based on his achievements. Woman's value is judged based on her looks and how she carries herself, how she takes care of herself, if she's a hoe or not, if she's a ratchet person or not, all that comes in. Her appearance, all of that adds into her looks, beauty, appearance. She checked that box as well. Short hair, as you can see, that's another sign of a feminist, right? All the damaged signs that you can think of. And she even told me she dyed her hair at one point before she joined the military. Now she can't anymore because of the military. I don't know if that's true or not, but I didn't look into that. And I don't know if you guys have met a lot of girls in the military. I almost joined the Marines myself. When I was in high school, I was training with the Marines for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. I blew up my knee playing football my senior year of high school, American football. And that's when I was a lot bigger than I am now. And tore my ACL, and my recovery process was going to be 8 to 9 months long. So doctors told me that there's no way I could join the military until rehab is done. And in that meantime, I don't want to wait. I started college instead. And the plan was, after rehab is done, in the middle of my college, I would leave college and go join the military, finish military, and then have the GI Bill pay for my college. But after I finished my first year of college, or I think first semester, I said to myself, you know what? No, I'm not gonna take a break from college. I want to finish this. I was an aerospace engineering major. I want to finish this. I don't want to take a break, because I knew that if I took a break, I wouldn't want to finish it. So military never worked out for me. And in the process of doing so, I met a lot of girls. Going to MEPS. I met chicks at MEPS. There was a short boot camp that I went to for the Marines. I'm not gonna tell you where it was. And I met some girls over there. Obviously, I met girls who came to the office, the recruiting office, and they would do PT with us. What's the military PT requirement right now? 1.5 miles under 12 minutes? I can't remember, something like that. 20 pull-ups and 100 crunches or something like that. I was able to do more than 20 pull-ups. I think now I can do about 12, 14, 15 around there without stopping. But And then I was training long distance running back then. When I would do this long distance running, a lot I would run with a lot of the girls sometimes to push them up, to motivate them, because you never leave a man behind. That's the motto in the military, correct? So whenever I would run with these girls, my pace would be way slower than them, right? I would pace myself down to catch so that they don't fall behind. So I wouldn't be breathing as hard since I'm not running as fast and I'm not working as hard. So when I'm not breathing as hard, I'm being able to make a conversation with them and talk to them. Obviously, they can't talk to me because they're huffing and puffing. But I would still ask questions here and there a little bit, and they would answer back here and back. And so throughout this whole process, I got to meet a lot of chicks in the military from all branches. They would come in. I met a lot of gunnery sergeants, a lot of staff sergeants, brand new poolies. What you call it? What's E2 called? Private, private first class. What's that? What's after that? Can't remember, man. E3, E4, I forgot. But I met a lot of these people who'd come back and visit. A lot of those were chicks as well. And I noticed this very, very, very common trend in all of them. Literally all of them. Starting from the basic poolie all the way till your gunnery sergeant, who's a chick. And do you know what that is? They're broken, damaged as hell in the head, fucked up, comes from a very poor or shitty background, and they want to be just like a man. They have the mentality of a freaking man, and that is the main point of this video. Why? Because I don't know about you guys who haven't had the chance to talk to a guy in the military, but these dudes talk about nothing but guns, alcohol, and pussy. Oh, sorry, and working out, hitting PRs. Am I wrong? Hey, my military brother, speak up. Am I wrong? You know I'm not lying right now. You know for a damn fact. And that is exactly what these military chicks are doing as well. They're getting shit-faced almost every day. They're working out in the gym, trying to get bigger. Oh, I'm improving myself. I'm working on myself. With their caption on their Instagram and TikTok posts. Lifting every day. Showing pictures and videos of them in the gym. And with a shitty-ass, corny-ass caption. Meanwhile, while they're getting $3,000 per check every month from the government. Broke-ass check every month that's coming in. And they're living paycheck to paycheck, barely making it, broke as hell. They gotta make that car payment on the Dodge Challenger. I don't know if you guys know this, but I mean, if you're in the military or know how the military works, you know this. Right after boot camp or basic training is done, when they graduate that day, the enlisted soldiers, right after they finish basic training or boot camp, outside of the military base, there's literally car salesmen that stand there with their brand new freaking cars and wait for these guys to come out, because they know he's about to get government checks and he sells his dumbass this car. Oh man, look at this nice Dodge Charger, 2015, bro, 2017, 2018. Oh, get it, bro. Only $600 a month. And dude looks at his paycheck. Well, I'm getting $3,000 a year or $3,000 a month. Forgetting the fact that that's before tax. And you get taxed at the exact same rate. You don't get taxed on your allowances though. Housing allowance, marriage allowance, all that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you get taxed on your basic pay. So they don't even think about that. They don't even think about Uncle Sam. You guys don't realize how much you're paying to Uncle Sam. Literally 30% of your paycheck is gone to Uncle Sam. And then they're like, well, and then I can go to Chow Hall and I get free housing and free food, so I can afford this, so let me grab it. Then they go buy a brand new iPhone. Just bullshit that they spend all their money on instead of investing. Even after they get the GI Bill, then they spend all that shit away. Or they frivolously spend it on bullshit. They don't invest on anything. They don't even invest for the reason that money was given to them in the first place, which is to go to school and get an education that's worth a damn, a degree that's worth a damn. Yeah, I learned a lot about the military and the military people in there, and especially the girls in there as well. And so, as I was saying, they're broke as hell. They want to flex like they work out all the time, get shit faced with alcohol, drinking all the time. They can't smoke, obviously, they get tested. And they fuck. That's it. They talk about dudes. What dude has more money, what dude has less money, all that stuff. That's what they're talking about. So, what does that tell you about a person with that many cocks going in inside of her? With body count that high? We already talked about this. Why you should never date women with high body count, right? Exactly my freaking point. I don't think I need to break it down anymore. I think you guys get the idea now. I don't know how much more clear I need to make it to you. If she's a commissioned officer in the military, maybe she might have a little bit of better mindset about life and investment and investing in herself, but for the most part, no, they're all dumb as hell. They just want to rely on the government. And here's the thing, you know, it's one thing if you truly, genuinely, who the hell texting me? As soon as I start making videos, people start texting me on my other phone. If you genuinely, truly care about serving your country and that's why you want to go in and you want to do good things for the country, sure, mad respect to you, man or women. But for the most part, today's generation of people don't do that. Back when, like, my grandpa or great grandpa's era, that was probably the last time when people actually gave a shit about the country and took pride in joining the military. How many people do you think would want to get drafted if a World War III breaks out and we need people? Ain't nobody give a shit about this country. Ain't nobody care about dying for the country. No, patriarchy. What the hell is that? Patriotism. Is it patriotism? I'm butchering the word, ain't I? Apologies. Ain't nobody got any love for the country. They just want to suck the country out dry. They want to rely on the government, take social security checks, disability checks. Dude, I know people in the military who are not even disabled, but they go to the doctor and they said that, oh, I can't hear too well from 1 year. They get disability checks from that, just because of that. They get veteran pay, and if you get 20 years out of it, now you get retirement from it. That's why most of these people are going in there. It's the easy way out, or at least that's what they think. It's not the easy way out. You're selling your freedom and your soul just to make some chump change. If you go to corporate America, at least they'll pay you a little bit more than the military would. So you're selling your soul and your freedom at least for a little bit of more money, right? Let's keep it a buck, man. That's why most people are joining the military, especially women, man. Hell no, these bitches don't give a shit about the country. They don't want to die for it. Do you know how I know that? Remember when World War III started coming up? When China was gonna, or we're gonna attack China, or China was gonna attack us, or whatever, and I think it was right when Russia attacked Ukraine. There was talk going around that we're gonna get drafted, and military people are gonna get deployed. All these hoes coming out on TikTok in the military, the soldiers in the military, the female soldiers are coming out on TikTok saying, "Oh, I didn't realize this is how it's gonna be in here. Please help me out. Please get me pregnant. I have no problem being pregnant right now." See? They're trying to take the easy way out. Now these bitches want to get knocked up, get pregnant, so that they don't have to get deployed anymore. But now these are the same women who are complaining about Roe v. Wade. Now abortion. Back then abortion wasn't good. Wasn't a bad thing anymore. Oh no. Abortion is a really good thing now. Or sorry, other way around. Yeah, back then when they wanted to get pregnant, no, abortion is really bad. We should not do that. Now abortion is bad. You can't take these hoes seriously, man. Don't even get me started on Roe v. Wade. We're not even going to talk about that on this, all right? The evidence is right in front of you. And this is why you don't take these hoes seriously. And the last point I want to make is that, you know how dudes are so thirsty all the time in the military to get some pussy? Last 2 points. And that's pretty much the same way with women. If you're a dude who's worth the damn, who makes a little bit of money, you don't even have to make 100 grand a year to pull military chicks. You make 70, 80 grand a year, you're gonna pull bad bitches from the military right and freaking left. because they're that easy as well. Again, as I said, they're literally like a bro. You wanna be with someone who's like you, who's a bro? No, you don't. I know you don't. And the last point I want to make is in the military. Fuck, I forgot the point already, didn't I? I think that was an important point I wanted to make. Let's see if I can think about it without making you guys wait too long. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, guys. What else, like, like your experiences with military chicks. Now let me know how those went. Oh, here we go. The last point is this. In the military, there's probably 95% of men and 5% of women, correct? If you're dating a chick and you're a civilian, she's in the military, she's surrounded by cocks, by dicks, being thrown at her like right and left. And you're just an average guy, right? If you're an above average individual, you are rich as hell, handsome as hell, chances are you won't even need to stoop down to chicks who are in the military, or your girl won't even be in the military because you're taking care of her. She doesn't need to go to the military and have the government take care of her. But the fact that there's dudes in the military who look better than you means that there's temptation. And this girl is from the age of 18 to 22 max, right? That's the age range of when most people join or enlist into the military, right? Not the commission officer side, where you have to graduate college to go into officers training program, and then I think officers training program is what, 9 weeks, 12 weeks. I looked into that too, but I didn't go. Again, right now I won't. My freedom means too much to me. But if the country needs me, you best believe I'm there. But anyways, as I was saying, the chicks are in that age range mainly, right? Are you really telling me that these are responsible individuals to where they can check themselves when their hormones are going freaking wild as well? They're working out. So when you work out, your libido goes up. And when your libido goes up, you want to fuck all the time. And you're surrounded by good-looking men, no homo, who are actually giving you attention, because these good-looking men would even take a busted Pillsbury biscuits can, ugly as hell, ugly-looking chick in the military as well, because military chicks are usually not fat. They're usually on the fit side, but there's a whole bunch of ugly ducklings in there. I'll tell you that right now. But these good-looking good-looking dudes will stoop down and take an ugly chick. Why? Because there ain't any other option. There we go. That's the grammatical sentence I was trying to figure out earlier. There ain't any other option, or there ain't no other option. Whenever chicks talk like that, you know what I mean? There ain't no other option. You mean there is not any other option? That's the proper grammatically correct sentence, isn't it? Anyways. So, what do you think she's doing behind your back? And you're not there. She's not going to be able to see you for months at a time. Especially if she gets deployed. Oh, man, if she gets deployed, game over. You might as well marry a porn star at that point. Or date a porn star at that point. Because there ain't going to be a whole bunch of difference between her and your chick in the military. She's probably getting DP'd and gangbanged as we speak right now in the deployment. Again, no disrespect, you know. If you're in the military, as I said, if you really genuinely care about the country and you want to serve it, yeah, hats off to you. But as I said, most young chicks, most people in general nowadays, don't give a shit about any of that. They just want to take the easy way out, find an easy way to make it in life. That's it. Give you guys a lot of points to think about. And if you can find a feminine, cooperative, and submissive woman in the military, whoo-hoo-wee, I think that's more rare than a Sasquatch. Or freaking Finding Nemo. Like, that probably doesn't even exist. Feminine, cooperative, and submissive, those three words will not go with military chicks. How many more reasons do I need to keep giving you for you to stop dating military hoes? Hope this will make sense. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the Cash App as $Zeekpeak.